Hey everyone, you are watching Ujwal Discussion. This is Ujwal, and today I've got my student Devoshmita. And every time I get Devoshmita, I get extra energy because of her vibe. She speaks very good English. Trust me, unbelievable. And we have spent the whole year 2024 learning spoken English, and this is our last day. So sad, but yeah, Devushmita is very happy because she has learned spoken English and she is going to keep it up. So I'm going to ask her quite a few questions related to her total journey of 2024, things that she has learned, things that she wants to continue learning, etc., etc. So fasten your seatbelt. If you are new on my channel, then consider subscribing to this channel because we upload videos like this which help you to take your English to the next level. Without further ado, let me ask Debushmita the first question. All right, so my first question is that how was 2024 in terms of learning spoken English?
So, firstly, thank you for asking the question. And if I talk about our spoken English class, it was a really amazing journey. I enjoyed the class a lot. I learned so many things. As I always mention that I learned so many things about life also. So, yeah, it was really good journey.
Yeah, you said that you learned quite a few things about life, things that you didn't know before we started our class. Could you please talk a little bit about that and how are you going to practice them? Because things that you have learned, you get the result of those things in your personal life while putting them in action, like those thinking and some of the principles that you have brought in your life. So can you please talk a little bit about that what are those things that you have specifically learned and you are going to keep them up?
Um, I have learned a lot of. I have learned a lot of things, like about habits, about our daily routine, everything, and I guess whatever we have discussed in the class, it has its own importance, and if I really want to apply those rules in my daily life, then I have to think about it more and more. I have to think about it, and I guess the more I will think about it, I'm gonna think it in English. Just we do the how we do the conversation, so it will help my spoken English besides. So
Yeah, you are right. I think one of the things that you have developed, if you can highlight that, and that another way it helps you to take your English to the next level, which is reading. I introduced you to quite a few books, but I never imagined, and like it was beyond my imagination that you'd pick up books like that. Like you took reading very seriously, and I'm really proud of you. So can you please talk a little bit about the importance of reading, how it can change a person's life, and on the top of it, how it has changed your spoken English?
the first day you gave me a book, it was a diary of a young girl, and I really loved that book. I enjoyed reading that book, and I guess like before reading that book, I used to read book, but I was never addicted to books like this. But now it has become my addiction, and I'm like I really enjoy reading, and I learn so many things. When I read any English book, it always helps me to develop my spoken English. And besides, all the books has its own what can I say, like
Flavor and style.
flavor, style, and at the same time, yeah, lessons. That helps me.
So reading somewhere is a very rare activity these days. One of the rare activities, if you notice, nobody reads. So one day I told you that like less percentage of the population is reading right now, and Devushmita, you are reading. So just imagine how big work you are doing. Like, right? One day I told you, and you got really encouraged that yes, I'm doing one of the things which is being done by the less percentage of the population. So meaning it's a very valuable thing. When you read, you actually give the proof of your attention and patience, because most people are impatient these days. And when somebody says, sir, how can I increase my attention span, or how can I increase my patience, so my first solution is reading. So if you can encourage anybody towards reading, which can definitely help them to remove their lack of attention from their system, and at the same time they can read at least some number of books which can help them to look back their past achievement, right? Because when you read quite a few books, your life changes definitely. If you read life changing books, can you give some tips to the audience?
Yeah, sure. Because when you read books, you need to be very focused and you need to be very patient, as you said. Because book is, I guess, a very slow reading. It's a very slow process, and you have to understand every line, every word to apply it in your own life. And it's not just about you are reading and reading pages after pages, but you are not learning anything from it. So and I guess one thing that books actually help, that is you can develop your thinking power. At the same time, you can, when you are reading, you can imagine the characters. You can compare yourself with the characters. When you uh, actually enter in the book, in the characters, you can imagine it better, you can have a picture of it. So book is really very helpful, and it makes you very focused and patient.
Yeah, so that's it, guys, and like that's it about reading. But I have 2 to 3 questions related to spoken English, because how she's going to take care of spoken English in next year, 2025. That you have to listen to, because her plan as a spoken English learner for 2025 can be synonymous to your plan, right? So for that reason, you have to listen to her carefully and attentively. So you have understood what I'm going to ask you. So the question is that, what do you think about spoken English in 2025? Like, this is the last class because your exam is there. You are going to write your first board exam. Keeping that in mind, I insisted on at ending the class here in December 2024. I want you to completely focus on your first board exam, which is the most important thing, because you have learned how to speak English. You don't need any more stuff to learn. As of now, your first board exam is coming, and this is the first time you are going to write the first board exam, and it's like one in a million opportunity. Like, do you understand? Like, it doesn't come twice until you unless and until you fail. Okay. So for that reason, I'm saying that if you can please talk a little bit about your 2025 plan.
If I talk about my spoken English classes, like spoken English practice, then I'm gonna practice it. I'm gonna, maybe I will get some topics to discuss with myself, and I'm gonna do practice. And if I talk about my academic syllabus, that's like 2025 will be very tough year.
Yeah, tough year. Yeah, and at the same time, it's going to be a year that you will remember rest of your life.
Yes, because it's my 10th board, the first time I'm gonna give board exams, and I have to do a lot of hard work, because without that I can't achieve my goals or dreams or good degree. So I have to study a lot, focus on my study.
Yeah, I think like the kind of hard work you put in a particular project, and that project ends, you get kind of a result that shows that shows what kind of a person you have become, right, after that journey. Nothing can be matched with that. So for that reason, I think when a person is working really hard, either on the project called spoken English or any other project, I feel like, yes, I feel like respecting that person more, because I always say, who is the most gorgeous person in the world? He who works hard, right? Or he who is working, he or she, yeah. So yeah, so this is a defining year. Sorry, 2025 is a defining year for you. We are shooting this video in 2024. Hope I'm going to upload it before the year ends. So last few words, if you have to say, because I don't find any questions right now. This is the last class. I'm a bit sad because we are going to, yeah, we are going to, what can I say, like, yeah. No, like, yeah, people only think that sir is very ruthless, but sir has something in mind, right? So I just want you to focus on your first board exam and give it with your all attention and hard work, so that you can focus on it singularly, right? So we shall meet. By the time we meet next time on camera, we do a video. You will grow up, and you will be you'll be free from the exam pressure. You will have taken your board exam, right? Maybe late February or in the March in 2026. So last few words, if you have to say, for all the lovely viewers out there watching. Yeah.
I don't have any words.
She doesn't have any words right now. She actually downloaded some words and then she has used it. No more words are there in her mouth. So okay, let her download, and we will see. Devoshmita and I will see you in 2026 in March. Okay, so that's it, guys. Hope you have had a great year in 2024. 2025 is going to be a fascinating, gorgeous year for you in terms of learning spoken English and growing yourself, because it's very important that you keep working hard on yourself and you shine as an individual, right? So see you in the new year. You take care. Bye.